Holy shit, I was talking a lot by myself, guys. Good morning. Yes, we're going to Sweden. Let me recap everything. I was going to talk about all the trip I'm going to make. And Carwheel, you asked me how long it would take to get to Sweden. I was explaining on my Apple CarPlay here. I'm sorry. Now you can, right? I think you can. Yeah, I see my levels going up and down. I'm so sorry, guys. So it's gonna take about an hour and 35 minutes. It's right there on the bottom right, bottom left corner. I'm so sorry. I forgot to. I didn't forget. I put the mic on, but there is a small button on physical button on the mic. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I can't pull the microphone towards the screen. No, only on horizontal. If you're watching on widescreen, you could see that little microphone creeping in. But yeah. All right, so let's go to Sweden, guys, shall we? Samantha, good afternoon to UK. Thank you, Mac Booty. Hey, Olivier. Thank you, man. Do you like the video? Do you like the tutorial? Pengos, I'm using a Fanatec Club Sport DD, 12 Newton meters. Jean, Edward. So here's the time, 7:42 a.m. on Eastern Standard Time. What's the screen that you have up with all the details? How do you get that? Opa Strong, you can find that on my, I can't say the name, my Red app. You can go to with the same username. It's going to pop up on the screen a few times here on the top. And you can just check it out. It's an Apple CarPlay. You can download it. I have a tutorial teaching you how to do that. Let's get the engine started. Let's get going. So, electrics, check. Engine, on. Right? Parking brake, off. Let's get going. We're going to Sweden today, guys. Hey, Isaac. Mac Booty, you're from Netherlands. Nice. So yeah, we're going. This girl is representing you guys. I know you guys are guys, but you know, it's a little bit of a female companion here. It was so funny the other day. My wife saw her. It was pretty funny. Pretty funny. All right, all right, all right. So apparently we are in France right now. All right, you're gonna have to let me in, dude. Well, thank you. Norway. Hey, Tor. That's pretty cool. I think it's so amazing. So many people from so many different European countries join in the morning. That's one of the cool things about live streaming in the morning in America. A lot of people live stream at night. I commute to my home office. You know. Dev, yeah, it was funny because when you walk in my room here, you can see the other screen, right? Because it's a triple TV setup. And as you walk in, you see my right side, my passenger side, which is where my passenger seat is. And she was like, she laughed and she was like, who is she? And I was like, these are my passengers. These are the folks watching my live stream. Yeah, she was laughing it off. It was funny. Alana, no, it's not real. Here's my truck. In case you don't believe me, but I'm pretty sure you will. Thank you for the follow, guys. Thank you for the follow, Tor and Dev. So yeah, we're trying to keep within the speed limit. And today we're headed towards Sweden. So for those of you who don't know, I installed this. I always played American Truck Simulator, which is the American version of this game. I live in America. I live in Florida, but I'm from Brazil, so pretty worldwide, you'd say. And a lot of people watch my live streams from Europe, and they were always asking like, "Oh man, you should drive Euro Truck Simulator here and there." And I decided last week to install the game. So I've been playing Euro Truck Simulator for about a week now, and this is the first time we're going to Sweden. Am I using Pro mods? No, I'm not using JL. I'm using just the vanilla game with some small mods. Like you can see the real Aldi name here for the supermarket chain. That's because I'm using the real world brands, real world physics, sounds, and traffic. I think those are the mods that I have connected to my truck simulator right now. Alex, which one am I finding more enjoyable, ATS or ETS? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm loving ETS because of the diversity of countries and all of that, but I prefer ATS for just one reason: the speed limit. I know it's realistic and all, but 56 miles an hour as a speed limit across Europe everywhere, it's a little bit on the slow end. And it's very easy to get, like, you know, speeding tickets here in ETS too. So I think that's the only main reason why I prefer ATS. It's echoing? Oh boy, why would that be happening? Let me check my feedback here. I gotta stop the truck for a second because I can't move my mouse while... Is it echoing for anybody else? But I'll check my levels here and listen to my feedback because I don't listen to myself, otherwise it's just kind of annoying. Let's see here. Where's my mouse? And let's put myself to listen to myself. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. That's strange. I don't hear the echo. Echo. Hello. 1, 2, 3. Testing. I'm pretty loud. I don't know if you guys think I'm too loud. Yeah, 90 maybe is better. 91%. Well, I know that on the Red app it sounds normal, and on TikTok you're telling me, Alex, that it's better. Oh, no worry, Gasly. Don't worry, man. I really enjoy when people give me feedback on the live stream because I can't see my feedback window here on my left TV, but I'm not paying attention to it all the time, you know. So I'm focusing on driving, as you might imagine. So let me take the parking brake off, the hazards, and let's get going. Well, thank you guys for helping me out. Don't worry. Yeah, I hate to listen to myself. I don't know how some people do this. Hey, come here, Chiquita. No. Oh, I crashed. As you guys can see, I was my dog picked up a sock on the floor. Oh, man. What's the name of the game? Mthokozizi. It's ETS, Euro Truck Simulator. Did I damage the truck too much? Let me go back to the main lane. Get off the shoulder. There we go. Yeah, it's just, if I listen to myself, then I hear like an echo because there is a little bit of latency, obviously, when you speak. So you don't listen to yourself like immediately, like instantaneously. You listen to yourself like on a loop. So that would drive me insane. I agree, Alex. This is something I noticed. Like I drove through a sign that said 110 kilometers an hour. The speed limit was 134 cars and I think 110 for trucks. And if I'm doing my conversion right, which my speedometer is 65 miles an hour ish, a little bit over 60 miles an hour, that is 110 kilometers an hour. So to me, the speed limit is shown as 56 miles an hour. What state are you from? So I live in Florida, but I am from Brazil. I was born and raised in Brazil, Isaac. And I moved to Florida about 10 years ago, and I've been here ever since. Hey, Aquisti Online, how you doing today? We're going to Sweden. We're going to get some meatballs. Can you do the stops on this game? Yes, you get the trailer and you take it to places. Hey, Dogecoin, what's up, man? Welcome back to the live stream. Oh, you got a notification. Pretty cool, man. Thank you for joining. We're kicking off our live stream today. A little bit slower here on the viewership side, but that's all right because I have you guys here with me. Hey, American Racing News, welcome back. I think I remember you from last week, right? Oh, I kind of keep a transparency on the money making part on social media, Car Wheel, but it depends on the month. Like TikTok used to pay me better. I don't know why. They're kind of restricting my 1 minute plus videos. Those are the videos that pay. So I used to make about $1,500 to $2,000 a month on TikTok, and then about 6 months ago they kind of restricted. So you can notice pretty clearly if I post like a 57-second video that's not monetized, it'll hit like 1 million, 2 million views easily. Not easily, but it will. And then if I post the same content, the same style, the same everything, but it's like 60 seconds and a few milliseconds longer, it will hit like 5,000. It's actually hilarious because they're just like, oh, we want you to make videos, and then they don't pay you. But and YouTube, I just got monetized on YouTube, which I just forgot. I shouldn't have said that, but I hope that TikTok doesn't penalize me. So the Red app, that's how we refer to it, and not making a lot there yet. But I don't do this for the money. It's a hobby, and it already paid itself just from TikTok. So I'm just having fun. How did I make this, Hato? So if you go to my Red app, you'll be able to find a tutorial, a 45-minute long tutorial, step by step. It'll teach you everything that you need to know about building one of these. Hey, Z. I haven't worked this week yet. I'm gonna restart working on the BMW, I think, in 2 weeks' time. That's my general planning. And the reason is I'm finishing up some home projects that I have here. I'm changing the floor, so I still got some things to do. And then my in-laws are here and they're going home next week. So there's a few things that I'll have to do. So I think in about 2 weeks I'll be able to go back to work on that project and finish recording the tutorial for the Red app. Pendragon King, yeah. Not a job. It's more like fun, and I work from home, so I don't drive. I don't need to drive every day. I can like go for a ride in the afternoon, but why would I do that? I have my simulator, and then I can live stream with you guys in the morning. That's my commute to my home office. I'm usually about 2 hours in traffic in the morning going to my office, which is 3 steps behind me. Hey, Equisti, I'll try to do that. I need to find a weekend where I can like install Truckers MP, learn how to use it, install it, and just kind of play around with it a little bit before I go on a live stream with it. It's just that live streaming, people are not like willing or wanting to see me just fumble around with settings and trying to set up a game. So I rather do that offline and then just kind of like when everything is working, just start an online stream, you know. But I'll do that eventually. Thank you guys for following. I see you guys. I really appreciate you guys. Sorry, I might have missed the message, Dodge Coin. What about the Caravan? Oh, you got a new cluster from the Dodge Caravan. Okay, got it. I was missing the other message. Tor Pelson, how much did the whole simulator cost to build? You were just wondering. So, if I tell you, I will tell you how much I spent on the whole sim. It's irrelevant. Irrelevant why? Because it depends on your budget. It depends on how much you want to spend. Now, I can tell you exactly how much anybody would spend if they were willing to build from scratch a simulator like this, but only on the parts that are making this simulator special, which is the car and the fact that every single button here works. So the car part and making it work is about $300 in car parts if you are in the US and you're able to go to a junkyard that you can pull the parts out of the car. You're gonna pay very cheap, like $15 for a steering wheel. That doesn't matter what steering wheel we're talking about. It doesn't matter the car, the brand, the model, whatever. Seats are 20 bucks. The whole dashboard, sometimes like 50, 60 bucks. Nobody buys those things, so they're pretty cheap. So $300 will get you the whole interior here in America. With another $400, you'll buy wood, metal, the carpet, Arduinos, the LCD screen, and you put them together into this. So just about $700 will get you a car simulator. Adam on TikTok, what are your PC specs? So my PC specs right now for the gaming is a 9950X 3D with a 4090 GPU and 64 gigs of RAM on this gaming computer you're watching right now. And I have here 3 TVs running 4K at 120 Hertz, but right now I'm limiting my game to 60 frames per second. Rage, is that a 6-gear H shifter? Yes, sir. This is the Volvo Spaceball from the original Volvo Spaceball from a car, from the Volvo S60R. So it works, you know, like an H pattern. It does have this ball here. It doesn't have a boot. It has the ball, hence the name, Spaceball. Oh, the caravans are cool. I like the gauge cluster on the caravan. We used to have a Chrysler Town and Country, which is the same, exactly the same interior. Thank you for the follow, guys. Hey, Stefan Official. Welcome back to the live stream, my friend. We're still going to get some meatballs. Not in Italy. We're going to get meatballs in Sweden. Metin Hasik. You watched the video and you thought it was hard, man? I'm sorry, dude. I try to make it as simple as possible. It's not hard, trust me. If you start making it, you'll see. It's just a lot of work. There's 2 aspects. One, is it hard? No, it's not hard. But in fact, it is a lot of work. You got to do a lot of stuff, a lot of steps to get, you know, the simulator working. Hey yo on TikTok, why such high RPMs? So there's a very simple explanation. This tachometer here is calibrated to the truck. So as you know, trucks, diesel trucks, will go from anywhere from an idle of 600 to about, on this particular truck here, the Volvo, to 2,000 RPMs on the red line. So what I did is I told the simulator, I told my gauge cluster, that anytime the game sends 2,000 RPMs, it will clock 7,500. So the number you see is high, but in the truck I am at 1,400 RPMs right now. So that's why. Bailman, yes, the kilometer counter works. In my case, I'm showing miles. John, do I have a driving license? Yes, for 25 years now. I have a driver's license, and I have a fun fact about that. I never had a single ticket in my whole life. Not even parking violations. Nothing. 0. Never been. I've been stopped once, but I got a warning, and it was because I was turning left, and the traffic light turned from yellow to red, and the police officer stopped me, and she decided to let me go with a warning, and that was the only time I was stopped ever in my whole life. Car wheel, how much space do you need to have a similar rig? Are you in meters or in America? So in metric system or imperial system, I can, well, in imperial, it's about 6 feet wide or about 6.5 feet long. Then in meters, it's about 2 and something meters wide, or about almost 3 meters from the front of the simulator to the back of the simulator. Can you only buy the car desk and put the wheel on? Yeah, you can buy whatever you want, man. You can just buy parts of the sim, the whole sim. You can get just the seat if you want. Where do I keep the mouse, Chocolate Diamond? I think you can see the mouse a little bit here on the bottom. But the mouse is here. And let me go back here, because every time you move the mouse, it moves the speed. And the keyboard is on the passenger seat, right here. This is the American, not the American, the European version of the Euro Truck Simulator. Metin Hasik, I am 43 years young or old, depending on what age you are. You might think I'm young or old. Let me put the cruise control back. Okay. Paul Buchan, I have mirrors. Yes, I don't know if you're talking to me or somebody else. What happens if I speed? I get tickets. I'll get a ticket. Which is okay, but I don't want to get a ticket. Because I'm trying to get some money in the game. So I'm able to buy a better truck. How many gears? This truck in the game has 12 gears. I have 6 here. So I'm using the range option in the game. Meaning I go from 1st to 3rd to 5th to 7th to 9th to 12th. Going to make me a simulator, but I always start getting started and going to... Yeah, I know the feeling, man. My problem is the other way around. Like, sometimes I'll go like weeks building the simulator and not even playing it, because I love building just as much as I love building it. So I'll just go for days, sometimes weeks. What steering wheel size? That's a good question. This is the original Volvo S60 steering wheel, so I don't know what size it is. It's a Fanatec Club Sport underneath, but, you know, American trucks look cooler than Euro trucks. I agree, American Racing News. I do agree with you. Slow down a little bit here. Eurosim is better, or is it just preference? No, Jared, I think the ETS is better, actually, but I've been playing more ETS because I have a very large European audience in the morning, and I do prefer the ETS, to be very honest, for one reason, and one reason only. The speed limit is better. It's 56 miles an hour here, and I think it's too fast, too slow. Can you drive faster Eastern Europe? Yes, I can, but I'll get tickets, and I don't want to get tickets. I'm going uphill and not changing one gear. I was on cruise control. Motor crash. Are you using a wheel cover of some sort? Is that a normal wheel? That's a normal wheel. That's a Volvo S60R steering wheel. And inside of here, I put the Fanatec board, so the steering wheel thinks that there's a Fanatec installed here, and there's no airbag, obviously. How much does the setup cost? So what makes the setup special, the car, and the fact that every single button here works? This is about $300 in car parts in America, and about $400 in wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos, LCD screen, that kind of stuff. Am I in Czech right now? Where are you? I think I am in France right now, and I'm going towards Germany. Do not go to Serbia. I've heard about Serbia, Serbian truck drivers. I have no clue what they do, but I heard they're kind of crazy. In Europe, it's like 1 or 2 p.m. Yes, I think it depends on where you are, right? Let me move lanes here, because those cars are merging here. And sometimes I don't shift because I have the range here, and the range sucks for a reason. Like if I go from the 12, it's gonna take me down to 9th gear, and the 9th is too low sometimes, and the RPMs are gonna be too high. So, oh, that's pretty cool, Tor. I have about 5 people that I know that followed my tutorial and built it, and that makes me so happy, super happy. Easton, do I have GTA? Yes, and I do play GTA 5 on this simulator sometimes. Game name, bro, it's Euro Truck Simulator. Euro, as in Europe. I just, please ask you not to spam the chat. There's a delay, so what you're watching, I spoke in like a few seconds ago, and I see the message coming in and I answer you guys, and it takes just a few seconds for you to hear it. So please do not spam the chat. Oops, I was moving lanes here. I will try to visit Balkans. Hey, Franz from Poland, nice. What wheelbase do I have? No, it's not a Logitech G29. This is a Fanatec Club Sport DD. And I'm like swerving through lanes here trying to read the chat. I'm sorry. Two other cars around. Thank you, it's Phoenix. I would watch if you streamed like at 2 p.m. in Florida. Oh yeah, man, at 2 p.m. in Florida, I am working. I'm working here on my home office. This fake, Mia, it's a real simulator, a real game. I wouldn't call it fake. I'm not trying to trick anyone. Well, thank you, Mia. Thank you for the roses. Oh, we're gonna have to go crazy here. We're gonna crash. Sorry. I didn't see the truck coming. Yeah, this distracted driving. Did you guys see that? Hey, Italian Capybara. Welcome back. Thank you, Chocolate. I hope you guys help me out. I'm trying to get, better in the ranking. And I don't know why TikTok is so annoying because they don't care about viewership. I can get like 20,000 views on a single live stream, but they only care about diamonds and things that people send me. So if you guys, have a diamond to spare there, little trinkets, just send them over. I'll be very appreciative because I'm trying to get a better ranking and close 200,000 followers on TikTok. Do you have the American traffic mod? In ETS? No. At least you aren't actually testing and driving. Yeah, man. No, those are... I don't play with that, Kay. In real life, I drive like a lady. That's why in 25 years of driver's license, I never had a ticket. Never. Gabriel, how do you even get that set up? So, dude, you are on the right channel, on my YouTube channel, which I shouldn't have said again. You can find a tutorial. Thank you, Chocolate. Thank you, man. Thank you. Can you buy it or is it custom? You have to build it. So follow my tutorial. Forever, is it a Logitech? A good steering wheel. It's a good steering wheel, man, but it's old now. And like, honestly, please consider the Moza R3 or R9 if you're on a budget. Everybody falls into the Logitech or Thrustmaster like trap. And I call it trap not because they're bad steering wheels. A lot of people have it and they're fine. Just that if you don't have anything and you're gonna buy your first steering wheel, their cost just about the same. Unless you're buying a used Logitech, and that's fine. You can buy a Logitech. That's perfect. It gets you going. But consider the Moza R3 and R5. What truck am I driving? Sorry, who asked that? Kriska. Kriska, I'm driving the Volvo FH 420. Let's not crash. Thank you, 95. Philip, thank you. As we're turning here. Why's the wheel shaking when you stop? This is just what trucks do. The force feedback makes the wheel shake. And I feel the vibration as I'm driving it. I'm just holding the steering wheel so you guys don't see the... Not shaking, but it's just vibrating. Is a T300 a good starter wheel? Same thing, Liam. And hear me out. My first steering wheel was a T300. Exactly the Thrustmaster T300. Now, would I recommend you buying it if you don't have any steering wheel? Absolutely not. If you have a very limited budget and you want to start with something, check out Moza. When I bought my T300, that was the only thing you could buy that was, affordable. Any direct drive would cost you $1,000. Any. Like Fanatec was like $900 when I started sim racing, like in 2021. And obviously there was a pandemic, so everything was super expensive. So, no, man, I wouldn't recommend you to buy a T300. The only reason why I would buy the T300, yes, Ericon on the Red app just said, if you're on the PlayStation, yes. Do I play with a literal truck interior, Quaid? No, this is a literal car interior. This is a Volvo S60R. Dr. Pepper, why not just drive for real? Because it's a dumb comparison, man. It's like telling a Call of Duty player to go join the military. I have 4 cars in real life and I drive. Obviously, a simulator will not replace a car. Go tell that to Verstappen that spends like night before races driving on his simulator. Because you have fun, you can take risks, you can drive without consequences. So yeah. Sorry, I missed your message. There's a long message here that I want to see. What was it? So let me just quickly see if I can get the message. No. Yeah, I don't want to crash the car. So you sent a long message, dude. I missed it. Sorry, send it again. You're going to Sweden in a Volvo. Yes, sir, yes. You see my... Oh, you can't see it. Oh, you can. Maybe you can. You're on the Red app. On the Red app, there's actually only 2 people watching on the widescreen. I don't know why. But only 2 people can see the little Sweden flag right there. Do I have other trucks? Not on this game yet, because I just started, so I don't have a lot of money here yet. How much did this whole dashboard cost? About $300 in car parts. Everything. Bro, real life is real, Hurricane. Oh, man, tell me about it. I fly real planes, I drive real cars, and I play real simulators. Yeah, Player 10. Isn't that a thing? Like, you're playing Call of Duty, wouldn't you join the military? Why am I not speeding? Because I don't want to get a ticket. It's a game, but you get tickets. What's the most realistic car simulator for you? For me, it's Assetto. I don't know. It depends on the game. Like for GT3, I think Assetto Corsa Competizione. For just regular racing, iRacing is pretty good. Acquisti, what cars do I own? I own 3 Volvos S60s. One is a 2005 S60R, just like this one. A 2020 Volvo S60 T5. And a 2022 Volvo S60 T8. And a brand new, 2 months old, 2025 Kia Carnival. You gotta have a minivan to take this anywhere you want, man. That's what you need. Turn signal and stocks work. Yes, sir. That's what I'm using right now to turn. And a wiper. Here you go. Wiper wiping. Do I play Taxi Life? No, I never played it. In BeamNG, we can speed. In this game, we don't. Yes, sir. How much money am I at? Let me tell you. I have 174,000 euros. I think soon I'll be able to buy another truck and put a driver on it so I can earn a little bit more money. What's the point of this game, Miguel? Deliver cargoes. Right now I'm taking this trailer up to Sweden, follow the speed limits, and buy your empire of trucks so I can buy more trucks, hire drivers, and manage it. Thank you, Marion. That's a good choice forever. Buy during the Black Friday is probably a good option. Usually you get good discounts. How many kilometers do you have left? I don't know in kilometers. My gauge here is in miles. I have 894 miles to go. But in real life time, I have 1 hour and 10 minutes till I get to Sweden. Am I in Prague? No, I think I'm in Germany. Or still in France, but I'm crossing France to Germany. Buying console for Flight Simulator and playing Windows Flight Simulator must feel awesome. It does, man. I play Flight Simulator on this one sometimes, and it's still awesome. I love Flight Simulator. I love flying. I did already 65, almost 70 hours flying a Cessna 150. I missed a few questions there. I'm sorry. You're gonna play the Western Balkan DLC. I don't know if I have it. Did you connect all of these functional buttons using Arduinos? Yes, Franz. Everything is connected using Arduino. So yes, Arduinos are king here. What level am I on? I think level 12 on ETS. I'm on level like 200 on ATS, but not very high here. I came from Spain, yes. How do you get tickets? Traffic controls. Yeah, you get police to give you tickets if you're speeding and doing other, like, dumb things. I think you can consider buying a better truck to drive yourself or give this truck to another person. I'm considering buying another truck here in the game. You get to drive all over the world. Yeah, all over the world, Miguel. You could use USB joy boards. Yes, you could. But in my case, it's a little bit easier if I use Arduinos. Arduinos are a little bit easier for me. Hey, Guiding Light, welcome back. Yes, Car Wheel is from Sweden. Isn't that cool? Why am I skipping your comment, man? JM Leo, I'm not gonna give you a simulator. There, it's answered. Like, come on, guys. If I had like 5 million followers on the Red app, you know, making $100,000 a month, I could give a simulator one or two, but I'm not. So, no. You can build one, follow my tutorial on the Red app, and there you go. Yes, I'm driving with a trailer. Ever been to Russia? Yes, I have. In 2018, I did travel to Russia. Can you turn the radio on? The radio is on. I can get the music a little louder. But what do you want, Jay? I'm sorry, I might have missed. I'm sorry if I just missed your message then. Because there's like 5 chats that I'm trying to juggle here. Hey, Coda Bear, welcome. Did you miss anything? So, Guiding Light, we're on our way to Sweden. You missed about, what, 40 minutes of live stream, but we're just crossing France on our way, I think now to Germany. And it's raining now, and oh, wow, this truck is on fire. This truck is on fire. Yeah, I went to Russia in 2018 for the World Cup. Oliver, where do you get the interior from? So you get from the junkyard. Yeah, Miguel, exactly. To each their own. I am driving a Volvo DXNNY. I got the passenger, yes sir. Does the drive take as much time as in real life? No, it's compressed about 20 to 1. So, like, it's telling me I'm gonna take 19 hours in the game, and it's just about an hour in real life. I have a passenger, yes sir, that's you guys. She's bored. Oh, no. Almost missed my turn here. Who's spamming? I don't see the spam here on my chat box. How do you go live on there? I don't quite understand your question. Oh, it's kind of sliding there. It's a little bit too fast, maybe. Do all my speedo and stuff work? Yes. My lights are on. There's this period of like dusk that the lights are very almost non-existent. I don't know why the game does that, but my lights are on. Let me show you. There you go. Headlights are on. I'm flooring. Hey, press T for turbo. I'm gonna block you if you don't stop spamming. Please stop. Am I a truck driver in reality? No, I work in an office. I have an office job and I work from home. Can you heat the seat? I could, but it's it's Florida here, man. So I didn't connect it. How does the dashboard connect it to the game? It's Arduino. An Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield, Dominieri. Where's my side mirror? It's on my TV on the left and right. I have triple TVs here, Elvis, Ito. How much did it cost to make this setup? So it did cost about $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware, wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. Why don't you just get a truck driving job, rank rate? Because it doesn't make any sense. Why doesn't a Call of Duty player go to the military? Because it doesn't make any sense. Just buy a real truck at this point, bro. Are you jealous, Jacob? Am I sensing a little bit of jealousy? If the headlights are on, how come the RPM and the other not glow? So everything is on guiding light. The problem here is very simple, in fact. There's too much light, and the camera needs to adjust the exposure. So it looks dark for you guys, but it's very bright. How did I get the passenger driving plate? Oh, wow, I forgot the name. The not driving license. I bought it on the internet. I don't remember where, man. $300 for the whole interior. Another $400 for hardware, metal, wood, carpet, and then you have to buy all the rest of the stuff. But $700 is what makes this simulator special. Yeah, in a way, TJ. This job is like a live streaming job, so the simulator is paid like a few times over already, and I spent $10,000 on it. Just with social media. So, we're gonna stop for a sleep so we can get the daylight coming back, because I don't like to drive at night with you guys watching because it gets boring. Can't see much. I have RD gaming. There is an automation for that, but the thing is, let me show you. Alexa, turn off studio. You see the problem? Right now there is the Philips Hue here on top. So if, for instance, let me get like, go back here. So you'll see, like, I'll move this window here around, and you'll see the light coming, like, lighter. You can't even see but you can kind of see the reflex on my dashboard. That's the Philips Hue on top. If you watch my other videos, you'll see that. So that's the problem. As you can see, the lights are on. You can clearly see here that the lights are on, but you can't see on the camera. And because I have too many lights, the exposure is adjusted. Alexa, turn on studio to 30%. $10K. Yes, I have 3 TVs, 4K, 120 Hz, a Fanatec wheelbase. I have like a almost $4,000 computer, 4090 with a 9950X, 64 gigs of RAM, and a bunch of stuff. So it adds up, my friend. Butt kicker, Philips Hue. I'll be honest and say, like, I didn't pay for most of the stuff. Like, even the interior, I didn't pay, because the junkyard has a partnership with me. I promote their junkyard and I get parts for free. So I pulled like a BMW, 2 Volvos there, a Miata, and I got it for free. Just that I've been creating content for a while now. Yes, I'm gonna have to back up onto the highway a little bit here because I want to sleep there. Am I able to play music through Bluetooth? Yes, I am. So I got the interior from a real car. Yes, pretty much. What game is that? This is ETS, Euro Truck Simulator. Why is the RPM so high? I will explain to you in just a second. Let me just stop the truck here. So the RPMs are high because it's calibrated. But what I did is I told the tachometer, whatever information the game sends, whenever we're at 2000 RPMs, you're going to see right down there. So this, let me see if my fingers are pointing. You can't really see it there, but here's the tachometer on the truck. And I'm going to floor it, and it's now to 2000 RPMs there. So I told the tachometer, whenever it's 2000 RPMs, you show 7500 here. I don't know if that makes it easier for you to understand, but that's how I do it. Let me put the parking brake, turn off the engine, and sleep. Can you play, so you get the interior, so can you play my summer car? I'm not sure I understand what you're saying. What game is that? Euro Truck Simulator. Where am I going? I'm going to Sweden, Freddy. We're gonna get some IKEA meatballs. What is your best movie that you watched, or genre of movies? I don't know if I have like a favorite movie. I like Jurassic Park. Maybe that's my favorite one. I don't know. Yes, I do have 3 Volvos and a Kia Carnival. I have the S60R 2005, exactly like this. I have the 2020 Volvo S60 T5, and I have the S60 2022 T8, which is, by the way, the fastest car I have. It's 415 horsepower and goes to 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, 4.3 seconds. And the Kia Carnival, which is slowly becoming my favorite car, man. That Carnival, the 2025, ooh, beautiful, amazing to drive, super cool, and very comfortable. And it can take interior of cars. BeamNG Drive is the best game for this setup. I agree. There are several games that are fun here. How can you drive a 12-speed truck with a 6-speed gearbox? That's a good question, Aquisi. So the game has an option for a range gear shift. So what happens is, pay attention. I'm going to turn on the engine here. Okay. So you see it's on neutral right now. There's an N. So if I put on first gear, it's going to show 1. If I put on second gear in my 6-speed, it's going to go to 3. Because it's just skipped 1 gear. And now it's going to go to 5 on 3. 5 on 3. And now it's not going to show anything on 6, on 4, or then on 5, because it's going from 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 12. And it doesn't show here because the gauge cluster from Volvo never thought a dude would have 12 gears on it. So they only programmed from 1 to 6. So I don't have the code to put a 6 there. Is it manual or automatic? This is manual, and it's a Volvo Spaceball. That's called the Spaceball. Alright, let's get going. Engine is on. Let me turn off the parking brake. Let's go. Patrick, don't be jealous. Build one. You can build one. I have a tutorial on my Red app. Oh, that's a hard merge. There is no merging lane here. Do you use the clutch to shift? Yes, Forever, I do. Can you actually install a 6-gear shifter into your truck in the auto shop? Yes, man. I'm really trying to do that, Eddie Manek. The thing is, you have to be at level 16 to have that option. In ATS, I do have a 6-gear shifter transmission on my truck, so it works wonders. But here on this ETS, I just started last week, so I'm still advancing on the ranks here. Is it a Moza? No, it's the Fanatec Club Sports DD. Well, thank you, Kenny. That's a very, that's a compliment to me. Thank you. See you later, Yaquisti. See you later, man. Thank you for joining the live stream. Poor Mac. Tracy, just buy a real truck at this point. No, it doesn't make any sense. You don't go telling Call of Duty players to join the military or Flight Simulator players to buy a plane. I'm just driving a truck, having fun in my home office, man. Just go along with me. Does the button on your wheel work, Patrick? Yes, every single button you see here works. So I can move to the next song. Now it's to the next song. I don't know if the song's loud enough. What's the truck beeping? The truck is beeping because of the lane keep assist. Trying to keep me within the lane, and I keep swerving all around. Where did you take the wheel from? A Volvo S60R. Exactly once, thank you. I hate when people spam, man. There's a delay. There's nothing I can do about the delay. So you send a message, I see the message, I reply to the message, you'll get it in like 30 seconds. And sometimes I miss the question because I am live streaming in 4 different platforms, in 5 different, and then another with 5 if I consider the different formats. So I hear this 100 times, get a real car at this point. Yes, I do hear that 1,000 times, man. I made videos about it. I don't think people actually hear themselves. It's just so silly to say that. It's a simulator. It does not replace a car. It makes people sound so, I'm sorry, but it sounds very stupid. I would never look at a guy playing on his very realistic Boeing 737 simulator at his house and go like, ooh, why don't you buy a Boeing 737? It's just mind-blowing. What about the AC? So the AC does not blow air, or Mac, and but the buttons, all of them work. All of the buttons work here, even the wipers. Can you use to drive in a car, Elvis? Yes, I can. I can drive a car, I can drive a truck, I can drive a bus, I can fly a plane, I can even play Roblox if I want. I have a monitor behind me connected to this computer. I can just sit on a table and play. John, yes, I'm on the purple, and on the purple app, I am on the widescreen, which is even better. Does it have force feedback? Yes, it does. 12 Newton meters of force feedback from Fanatec. Did you make the sensitivity high? I made the rotations to be automatic and match the truck. One day technology will go to a point like drivers can't drive from home and deliver goods. That'd be fun. I could do that. How many monitors do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monitors connected to this computer. Cameron Caruthers. It's fun and relaxing and sounds stupid. That's a weird combination, man. I'm doing great, Teach. How about yourself, man? Thank you, Uga. Playing Roblox truck driving, that'd be funny. Exactly. Go jack a car because you played GTA 5. That'd be funny. I never thought about that. Oh, my wipers are on. Since when did I start building the simulator, Kriska? Let me think. It's been about 3 years now that I started. About 3.5 years, maybe. And I've been just improving upon it. And I'm speeding a lot here. I'm doing like 65 on a 56. How do you get rid of the line between the 2 monitors when merging them? So I didn't get rid of them, Luca, but some people use, there's like this panel thing you can put, and that will help. Hey John, welcome to the purple app, Damien. Now John. How to build a simulator like this, Oliver? I have a tutorial on my channel. How did you afford all of this? I have an executive job at a very, very large company, and I work from home, so that's how I afford it. What's my Red app channel? It's the same as here. And in fact, today's kind of slow there. I don't know why. Usually I have like 200 people watching in the past few days. Today is only, I appreciate all of you guys, 63 watching right now there. How do you connect it? USBs. So there's Arduinos connected everywhere here. Do you feel the suspension? Yes, through my seat. I have a butt kicker here. How much will the whole setup cost? So the car part, which is what makes the setup special, Patrick and Mark. It's about $700. I went over the top and I spent a lot more, but I live stream, so I have a very powerful computer here. I have triple 4K TVs, so my setup is a little more, $10,000. But with $700, you can build one for yourself. If you have a computer, if you have a monitor, and then you might only need to buy a steering wheel, which you can buy for, I don't know, $400. You can buy a decent one nowadays. And you can go to, like, sky is the limit when you're talking about prices for simulators. Like, you can buy wheelbases that cost like $3,000. Just pedals that cost, like, one pedal will be like $1,200. So you can spend $50,000 on a simulator if you really have very deep pockets. Yes, it pays well over 6 figures, and I work with market research, RT Gaming. Market research is what I do for about 20 years now. How did you connect the wheel out of a car to a game? ADW. So you can find a tutorial that will teach you step by step how to do that. It's on my channel on the Red app. What truck am I driving, Luca? I'm driving the Volvo FH420. Can you honk? Yes. My car is heating up. Yes, it is again. I'm at 82 degrees temperature. I'll have to fix it again. It's an old truck. Who asked what question? And I might have missed it. Yeah, but please don't spam the chat. Are the AC vents legit? So they're legit, but they don't blow air. How is that a setup? What TV do you use? I'm running 3 TCL 4K, 65 inch, 120 hertz. Yes, Kriska, I am going to get another trailer. We're about 15 minutes away from our destination here. What button does the honk? So I have on my left turn stock, there's a button like that on the car. It used to reset the odometer, so I use for the horn. Yeah, shoot it, Patricia. Sent that for future reference. Sent what? How do you build a setup like this, Uncle? So I have a tutorial on my channel. Oh no, it's not hard to get a fan. It actually would be pretty easy for me to install a fan here, even connected to the buttons here. But the reason why I never bothered is I have AC blowing air on me all the time. I'm in Florida, so AC is on. Why do you drive so slow? Hit the gas! No, Milo, I am driving a truck, and my speed limit here is 50 miles an hour. I'm doing 40, and if I go too fast, I'm gonna flip this truck over. How old am I? I am 43 years old. Does it consume a lot of energy, electricity? No, Mark, it doesn't. Like, I live in Florida. Air conditioning is pretty much on 24/7 here, so I never noticed any difference in the electricity bill. Do I prefer ATS or ETS? I prefer ATS for the sole reason that the speed limit is a little better. Speed limit here is very low. Can you go to Bulgaria? I think I can. I don't know if they have this country here in this game. So you can find on Timo a small square fans that'd be perfect size for AC vents, and you can put on. Yes, I could, Patrica. It's just that I don't know. I never felt the urge. I'll eventually do that because so many people ask me about the AC. that it would be a cool party trick. So I would put those little, like, you know, moving things just to show the air's coming out of there. But that's it. That's just a party trick at this point. Where am I driving to, Joe? I am going to Sweden. Am I speaking or is it AI? It's me. Really? Dude. Really? Really? Electricity is free in Russia? That's crazy. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, man. What the hell was that guy doing? Yes, James. Well noted. It's a Volvo S60R from 2005, man. It's exactly like the one I have in real life. With the 6-speed manual transmission and the RTI, which goes down and up. That's a party trick. But that was super easy to install, so... But that's a party trick. I don't ever retract that. Yeah, Luca. Oh, man. It's so annoying. The speed limit's so low. That's the only reason why I like ETS more. That's crazy, right, Kriska? I could get the heater working. That would be awful. I live in Florida, man. Every day here is 90 degrees Fahrenheit or up. 30 Celsius or up. Look at this guy. What's happening to the NPCs today? So what's the estimated time of arrival, Joe? It's 45 minutes. So we're gonna be there at 9:28 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, we're finding some crazy drivers today in ETS here. The closer I am to Sweden, crazier the drivers are. I don't know, man. I never driven there. Oh, dude. Thank you, Samco. Do you fly airplanes sometimes on my live streams? I never did, Mark. That's a good idea. One day I'll fly my Cessna 150 just like I fly in real life. I'm gonna be doing patterns around my local airport. And maybe I can do my cross-country here flight. That's such an amazing feeling, guys. So if you ever had the urge to fly a plane, please just go do a discovery flight or something, because it's amazing. Oh, we got the TikTok alert that I am inactive. So it's gonna kick me out if I don't move the little puzzle piece. Why don't you try realistic mod? I'm driving with a realistic mod. So the reason why I'm pulling over here is that TikTok is kind of crazy. Every few, like an hour or so, it'll think that I'm inactive if I don't slide this little puzzle. So I have to move the puzzle, but that's on my streaming PC, so I'll be going there for a second. Right this does the seat heater work? Like I said, it has a heater underneath. I have the buttons, but I didn't turn it on because I live in Florida. I would never turn on my heater. You don't know how to navigate in the air. Man, there's so many ways you can navigate, dude. Just go there and do that puzzle before TikTok kicks me out. Just a second, guys. Just a second. Hold on tight. Cosette, yes, I have. This screen works as a navigation, but only in any other game but American Truck Simulator and ETS. ETS doesn't allow you to move the navigation out yet. There's a guy working on it. I don't have a seatbelt. There we go. Yes, unfortunately, the so navigation works here. I have like a Waze kind of navigation, and that Waze works in a very interesting way. So the way it works is if I'm racing on a track, it will record the track course. And as long as I have a start and finish line to record that track, it'll show there. So it looks just like Waze, and it works just like Waze. So if I'm in Nordschleife, I'll see the whole map. But here in ETS, I don't know, they're super annoying with the navigation thing. They don't let that out. There's a guy working on it, so I hope that's gonna work. You're gonna write me a ticket. Don't do that, please. You have the same setup, but mine is a BMW E46. That's nice, Jones. Yeah, I like the E46. I built an E60 BMW simulator also. So which city in Sweden are you driving to? I don't know the name, man. Let me show you. So we're going to Karlskrona. Karlskrona. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. I butchered it. Alright, let's get going. Oh, that'd be pretty cool if it was motorized, Jones. So let's get going. Parking brake off. Hey, see you later, Forever. Thank you for joining the live stream, man. Thank you. Fly the Skunk, can you ask me how I made that and how much it costs? Yes, you can, man. Absolutely. So on my channel, on the Red app, you will find a tutorial, a 45-minute tutorial teaching you step by step how to make this. And it'll also break down the cost for everything. And I can tell you the cost, pretty simple. $300 in car parts if you go to a junkyard and pull the parts yourself. And you'll spend another $400 or so in hardware. So wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos, LCD screen, that kind of stuff. Just about $700. It will get you the car part working. You were born there. Nice. Andre, am I serious? Yes, I'm serious. I don't have a Discord yet. I will have one. I am already studying how to do that. I want to make sure I do everything correctly. And yes, so I'll do that. This way people can easily find my tutorials and we can discuss and teach each other how to do things. Eventually there's somebody that's going to come around that they know a lot more than me because I don't know how to program stuff. I use ChatGPT. So, you know. Thank you, Invincible. You're kind, man. Thank you. Let's slow down here because the speed limit slowed down to 37. That's what I mean about ATS. 37 miles an hour on a highway. Like, it looks like we're in a school zone. Why am I driving so slow? The speed limit. Cassette, very well noted. It's an S60R. So it is from a Volvo S60R or V70R. They're the same. Oh, thank you, Narsho. But I'm just gonna learn how to do that. I have some friends that are helping me with that, so I just want to make sure, you know, it's not gonna become a nightmare. I know it can take off the speed limit, Jones, but that wouldn't be too realistic, would it? Really? Right, Scuss? Right, Stus? Thank you, Light. Yeah, it's a Volvo cabin in a Volvo truck. What happens if you pass a speed limit? You get tickets. And I'm trying to earn money here in the game. I am at 171,000 euros right now. €500 for not wearing a seatbelt. Yeah, I deserve that. How long do you play, Patrick? I usually live stream for about 2 hours in the morning. I try to live stream for about 2 hours. Metric system rules. Take a wild guess, Lucas, and guess que você é brasileiro, né, mano? Esse nome não engana ninguém. Ainda mais que tem 7 nomes aí. Lucas Gabriel de Lima Gonçalves. Ou português, né? How long is the journey you're driving, Dexter? So it's gonna take another 44 minutes to get to Sweden. Oh man. Well, have a good work, dude. Oh, red light. I hope to see you back, man. Do I have a full tank, Kriska? No, it's just about maybe a quarter of fuel tank left. In our show, stop stirring. Guys, let's stop whatever you guys are doing right now. Let's be kind and nice to each other. Let's sing Kumbaya, shall we? Kumbaya, my lord. Let's be nice, guys. I'm gonna make a Discord, Jones. I speak good English and Portuguese, not Spanish. I don't speak Portuguese. Spanish. I speak Portuguese. Valeu, Lucas. Valeu aí por se juntar aí à live stream, meu amigo. Is this Real Roads and Highways? It's based out of Real Roads and Highways in real life, but they're compressed. They're much smaller. They're like 20:1 in size. Can you play this game on a keyboard? You could. It's not gonna be the same, but yes, you can. Yes, I could drive the car mods here in the simulator, but you know what I heard it's that it drives like a truck, Invincible. So you know, thank you, Light. Which truck am I driving, Jacko? I'm driving the FH420 Volvo FH420. Hey guys, Xavier. Hey guys, come on, chill. Let's chill. I don't want to put anybody on timeout. Let's chill. Just cut it off. Sure, wheel connected to a direct drive base, or how is that set up? Yes, Cosette. It's a Fanatec Club Sport DD. You can actually see here, this is a steering wheel that I bought, a sacrificial one. I removed the PCB and put it in here and connected all the buttons to an ESP32 here. So I have full control of all the buttons here. And yeah, that's how it's connected to a direct drive wheelbase. Can I drive to Albania? I don't know, man. That's a good question. I'm not defending anybody, guys. Just asking you both to stop. Both of you. Come on, kids. Can you run this on an 7800 X3D with a 4060? Yeah, 40 or RD gaming. Absolutely, I think you can. You're not going to be able to run triple 4K on it, but yes, you can. Yeah, you can play. You can play with a mouse on ETS, I think. Drive to Ireland. I drove to UK once here in the game. I need to explore more the UK in general. See you later, Italian Capybara. Sorry, I think you sent a message before, but I just saw the Italy going up on my chat window here. Patrick, how long have I been playing ETS? It's been 7 days now? 8 days. Does the horn work? Yeah. But not here. I can't. If I press here, the horn doesn't work. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, man. Why don't I play Truckers MP on live stream? I never tested Light. That's the only reason why. I want to test before I go online because I don't want to be fumbling around, you know, like settings and stuff. So I'm going to test it out offline one day and then I'm going to live stream on it. Drive to Poland. You want to buy ETS too? Dude, they were on sale, Car Wheel. They were for like $4.99 the other day. Play with a mouse. That'd be funny. Have all the setup to play with a mouse. How much money am I going to earn from this trip, Kriska? I'm going to earn 83,000 euros. Do the indicators work? Yes. So if I pull the indicator to the right, it'll do right and left. And it also goes back, like for instance, I'm gonna put to the right, the steering wheel is gonna turn to the right, so it's gonna continue doing the right. So when I straighten up the steering wheel, it's gonna like cancel the turn signal. And it just canceled. My hands are just turning the wheel. I didn't move that. That's automatic. Go to the Balkans or East Europe. Do I play city car driving? I never played it. I've heard about it, but I never played it. Drive the Volvo. I am driving a Volvo. The Volvo FH 420. Ooh, not good. This is real. I think I just answered. And how was the gameplay, Cosette, on your HP notebook? Really? Yes, ETS 2, and there's some bundles you can buy like for 17 bucks with some countries on it. Yeah, I thought about that, Jacko, but at least I'm not modding the game and, you know, cheating on getting money and ranking. So I'm not going to use the economy mod because then it takes too long to get money in the game. But, you know, I thought about that. FPS? Oh, dude. Oh, but before 20 to 30? It's still low. Am I playing with mods? Yes. Not map mods, Adam. I am playing with the real world brand names, physics, light, graphic, and sounds. Hey, Bedman. Have I ever played war games like Call of Duty or Homefront? I used to play Call of Duty. I wasn't like a great Call of Duty player, but I used to play Call of Duty. Have I ever been in Sweden? No. Never, ever in real life or even in the game, so it's gonna be a first. First time in game and first time, well, never been in real life, so not gonna happen today. Do I feel remote driving is possible? I do horrible with gaming. I think it'll be possible very soon, if not already. Hey, Verstappen, welcome back. CHB, there's a tutorial on my channel, on the Red app, you can see. How can I see my comments? It's on my left TV. I have 3 TVs here. That's why I can see the rear view mirrors and everything. I have an 180 degrees field of view here. And I'm driving super slow because the speed limit is at 37 miles an hour, and that's... How much money am I going to earn from this trip? I think I told you, it's 83,000 euros. The sense of speed is bad on video games. That's arguable. It depends. It depends if your FOV is correct. Depends on how big your TVs. If you have like the side TVs like I do, get your peripheral view, you know, side view. You can see the things passing by the window. So if I'm driving fast, like really fast, it'll feel fast. Obviously, you don't get to feel like the gravity, but I do have a butt kicker here that will move my seat. Not move, but shake it. Real money? No, not real money. Hey, Dr. Wilson, it is me. Have I tried Scania V8 trucks in the game? No, I have not. Hey, Lucas. Pô, valeu, cara. Você juntou aí? Have I ever tried playing Truck and Logistics Simulator? I have not. Is it good? Thank you, Dr. Wilson. I try to be chill as much as possible. We're gonna turn left here. We are. Can you stall in game? Yes, I can. Hello, Bethany. When am I done? Can I go to Bulgaria? I can check if there's anything to Bulgaria, Kriska. It depends on if there are jobs, because I have to pick trailers and take them somewhere, and they will give me like options. What's the most amount of money you ever made on a job here? Goats of Steam. This will be the most on this game. In ATS, I got more. Hey, Jacko, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Really do. An all AMD gaming PC at some point when you have the money, because I think that is very good. My daughter's gaming PC and my wife's gaming PC are both all AMD. And I got the 9700 XT for my daughter, and my wife has an older version. I forgot the name of the, but she has a very good one. Oh, Jacko, thank you, man. I really super appreciate that, dude. It's so hard to get diamonds here to get ranking on this game. And I don't know why people don't usually, you know, just give stuff to me. Well, thank you. I really, really, really appreciate that. I mean, NVIDIA, yes, has more CUDA cores and all, but I mean, let's be honest, AMD is also doing very well, dude. A guy drives from Portugal to North Korea. Wow, that's a long trip, man. 99% of the time it's the Volvo FH16, but now the newer models. Yes, I want to buy that one. It's not a car, it's a Volvo 2005 S6CR. Yes, thank you, Xavier. You use CAN bus for the gauges, Dino? Yes, I did. It's CAN bus talking to the gauges here. How much the whole setup cost, Jackson? So the whole setup doesn't make a lot of sense for me to tell you. I spent about $10,000, but I'm a streamer. The whole part that makes the simulator special was about $700. $300 in car parts, and another $400 or so in hardware, so metal, carpet, Arduinos, wood, you know, that kind of stuff. Thank you, Matt Martin. Just gotta ask one time. There's a delay, so Somerset emergency. Yes, the dials actually work. Thank you guys for helping me keep the chat clean. Oh, absolutely not. I think NVIDIA is kind of dropping the ball there. Hey. Thank you, Jackson. Yeah, I like the wheel too. I have other wheels. I have a BMW one, two BMWs, an Audi, and a few other like regular gaming wheels. But this one is my favorite by far. Which country am I in right now? I think I'm in Germany because I see Frankfurt here and Dortmund. So I'm in Deutschland. Yes, it's a lot of money, but as I said, I'm live streaming, and the streaming PC and everything, I didn't buy everything, to be very honest. It does cost about $10,000, but a lot of stuff I got for free. And I made more money, way more money, with my setup here, live streaming and posting content on my social media, that paid over my 10K like a lot of times over. Like, for instance, I don't buy car interiors anymore because the junkyard just gives me. I bought the first one, and then everything else I got for free. Yeah, but I live stream, so I need a powerful computer. I have actually two PCs right now streaming. One is my gaming, and the other is the streaming PC. How do you make the setup so immersive, Med? So it's a combination of the camera angle, the game, and the real cockpit here, the real dashboard. So that helps a lot with the immersion. Now, I can't believe the speed limit here is 37 miles an hour. Like, really, Germany? Is it a Moza base? Winter Jets? No, Winter Jets. It's a Fanatec Club Sports DD. How to get for free? So, well, you first gotta you gotta start buying something. You gotta build something. Can I play other music? I'm sorry, man. It's just I'm playing copyrighted free. I can skip this one. But you gotta buy the first, start streaming, and then you pick up momentum, and then you're gonna get stuff for free, man. But it takes a while. And now I'm getting paid. Like, ObsBot pays me money to use their camera. I'm getting actual money every month to do that. Goodyear sent me money to wear their shoes. For 1 year, I had a contract with them. They kept sending me shoes. I have like 10 Goodyear shoes now. Jackson, are you still spammy, man? Don't do that. Just once. I see your messages. That's crazy. I hear it. Thank you. It is crazy. You're right. I am a little bit crazy. But just don't spam, okay? Because it makes the chat just a little bit confusing. And it makes it worse for me to read. Because when people keep spamming, the chat will move. And I miss messages because you're spamming it. Someone got pulled over, yeah. This is Germany. Das Auto. Thank you, Gamey. Thank you, Caden. I don't think I'm in the Autobahn, and I don't think trucks have unlimited speed on the Autobahn. I'm not from Germany. I never driven in Germany. If somebody is from Germany here, can let me know if trucks have speed limit on the Autobahn. Why don't I switch gear? I'm on the 12th gear. That's the highest gear available. The tachometer is calibrated. This is about 1300 RPMs. So 2000 equals 7500. So that's the math. Yeah, I did add the traffic mod, and it's 3 p.m. in the game, so it's like, you know, a lot of traffic. What game is this, Caden? This is called ETS. Brother, do you have another steering wheel? If you have, can you donate to me? I'm sorry, I can't donate it to you, Lethabo. But I do have others. I have several steering wheels, but I can't just keep donating. And his baby, welcome back to the live stream. Welcome to my tumbleweed farm. You have some good news. Tell me, man. Yes, Cassette, they do have a speed limiter. I'm not using it, so I have to keep, you know, keep being careful here. The speed limit is at 50 miles an hour. I'm doing like almost 50. How do you change the gearbox? Is there a button or on the gear shift? I shift gears just like in a H-pattern shifter. This is a shifter. DD, this is not boring. Absolutely 100% not. I love what I do. I love playing here. I love driving. And absolutely not boring. We're not ignoring you, man. It's just that, you know, the chat moves and I don't answer everybody. I pick some things that are passing by and I read. Because I'm driving. I'm not just like reading the chat, you know. You overtaking the shoulder? I heard if you overtaking the shoulder, Kriska, you don't get tickets. Yes, I'm in Germany, Metin. And that's why the speed limit is so low. I don't know. Really, Ennis? You got this. Nice. That's a score, man. Good job, dude. LXL, go fast, please. I'm sorry, man, but there's a speed limit. I'm trying to get some money here in the game. It's against the law. Joe, what I do for a living, I work in a large, very large company with market research, and I'm an executive. I work from home. We're about 30 minutes from our destination. Hey, Ahmed. Hello. At least the speed limit, no, it's still 50. I thought it was 60 for a second. It doesn't have Russia. Yeah, I think it doesn't. I think you can have Russia with mods. Now you have one, Ennis. When does it come, or did you buy it in person? So they can only drive 90 kilometers an hour in Germany, Jay? Even on the Autobahn? Okay, but where do you get that from? I built it. You can check out my tutorial on my channel in the Red app. How did you get the car set up at the junkyard? I said 916, but I stopped a couple times. have to stop the truck to sleep and that kind of stuff. That delays a little bit. It's telling me now 9:46. And the speed limit is so darn slow. Yeah, Coda Bear, I used to hate California in ATS. Now I'm like, ATS is king. A beautiful life with you. Thank you. That's a compliment. What wheel do I have? A Fanatec Club Sport DD. We're gonna go a little bit over the speed limit here. Get a ticket, we got a ticket. It's just too slow. 50 miles an hour? Come on, guys. We'll do 60. It's a Volvo S60R. 2005 Volvo S60R. Thank you for answering questions, Kriska. 6K RPM Team Scania. So, no. This is calibrated. So, 2,000 RPMs in the game truck means 7,500 RPMs in my gauge cluster. Calibrated. So, I can see the movement of the needle and not just, you know, the needle moving from 600 to 2K. 600, 2K. That's not a lot. So. Oh, clapped MK3 Supra. I feel you, man. I got my S60R in my garage right now, and I love it. I had to buy it, and it's my garage queen. It was my dream car when I was 20 years old, so. Oh yeah, Coda Bear. Especially if you're driving like Arizona, Texas. There's a lot of places that have good speed limit there. Yeah, in the game it's about, now as I'm at about 2,000 RPMs. Is the truck automatic or manual, sucker guy? It's manual. You're from Latvia. Nice. Am I excited for the car pack? Yes, I am. Oops. Do I have to take this exit? Yes, I do. Can you roll down the window? Yes, in fact, I can. That's funny. You should ask that. I can click the seat heater and you're gonna hear the window. Now the driver window is down and I'm gonna get the passenger down. Thank you, Pumba Clat. Thank you, man. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. So you hear the wind noise now. I can close the window by clicking the defrost. You have a Fanatec wheel? Which one do you have? I have a Fanatec wheel here too. What car do I drive in real life? So I have 4 cars, 3 sedans and 1 minivan. I have the S60R 2005, just like this one. I have the 2020 Volvo S60 T5, and I have the 2022 Volvo S60 T8, and I have my 2025 Kia Carnival minivan. Broski almost took another car. Yes. Sometimes I swerve around. Do I like Volvo, soccer guy? Yes, I do. Chris guy, come on. Did she fart? That's my companionship here. Are you late to the live stream, Luans? No, you're not late. I'm still gonna be here for just about, what, maybe another half hour? We're gonna deliver this into Sweden today. DSL Elite, not direct drive. Oh wow, that's an old one. But I guess it works, right? If it works, it works. I mean, that's what matters. You have one and, you know, you're not playing on a keyboard. Thank you, Stevis. Ishida, in my G27, I changed the gearbox from 1 to 6 to 7 to 12 with a button on the shifter. Yes, I could have a button here to do that, what do you call the splitter? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the transmission on the truck to a 6-speed manual transmission. The P2 platform, yeah, I think P2 is gold, Cosette. I think it's a very good platform. Do I play TMP? No, I don't. I never played it yet. Pumbaclat, you don't have a PC, man? So we're gonna take the left. Yeah, we gotta keep on the left lane here. That's what it's telling me on the GPS. The forests in Germany are beautiful. I've seen in movies, I never seen in real life, but I would imagine they are. You live in Sweden? Nice, Jackson. We're headed towards Sweden. We're gonna get some meatballs at your place. Yeah. If I see the sign, I'll stop for you to get a screenshot. How long did it take to make, Dom? It took about 3 weekends for the first version, and then I've been working on and off for about 3 years now. Oh, that's more than enough, Clapped. Yeah, she's still alive, even though we had farts here. Jackson, your boy, I hear your messages. You don't have to send them twice. I think it's more work to you, and you keep spamming the chat. So the chat window is small to me, and if you keep repeating, you use my real estate. I love you guys chatting. I love you guys sending messages. Really appreciate you guys can talk as much as you want, but don't spam. That's all I ask. Do I recommend good ones? You know, Pumbaa, lately I've been recommending Moza, the R3 if you're super tight on budget. Then you can have the R5 if your budget is a little better. And if you have money to spare, an R9 or R12. We're gonna get some IKEA meatballs, guys. Yes. James, how much money? About $700 in the car part that was makes the simulator special. Hello, Light7. Hi. Yes, to Mall of Scandinavia. Dude, you said that twice. This is a game, Nation. Yes, it is. Oh, you're talking about a PC. I'm sorry. Am I having fun? CS does spray. Yes, I am. I am having a lot of fun. Am I having a delay here? Is it me? I think there's a latency. Ooh, as I'm swerving. Is the game with a latency for you guys? Does the grip and handling affect with the rain? Yes, it does. Thank you, Headphone Dreams. Thank you, man. S60R, yes, sir. Thank you, XV Boar. Oh, so it's just for me here? That's weird. Because I see a delay here. Oh, now it's back. Now it's kind of delayed still. That's strange. Do all the buttons work? Yes, every single button here works. Every single one of them. Ishida. G27 inside of a Go Bolinha. Seria bem animal. That would be cool. Have I been to the US? I live in Florida, man. Yes. Alright, if it looks fine to you guys, it looks fine to me. Well, Obama, usually there's no delay here on my other screen. I have a monitor that I keep track of my, you know, the feedback on the monitor, the sound and everything. But it looks like it's kind of slow. I don't know why. Usually there isn't a delay. Sony, how about instead of doing this as a simulator, you actually get a job? Get the job. Great idea. Great idea if you don't have a job. I have a 6-figure job that is a office job that I work from home. This is a great idea. I get to play here, enjoy myself, and earn a lot more money. Does the honk work? Yes. But not here. It's just a button here on my indicator stock. Hello to Canada. Hello, Jeff. What truck is that? This is the Volvo FH420. How many kilometers do I have left? 300 miles, so we are about 20 minutes away from our destination. As I think we're going to speed up a little bit, otherwise we're not going to finish today. We're going to go a little over the speed limit today. Wait, do you have a... Yes, I have. I used the fan and the climate control to change the camera. Have I been to Santa Monica Pier? Yes, I have. A long time ago, in 2008, but yes, I do. Why don't I play ATS 2? There's no ATS 2, there's only ATS, and I do play it. Does the radio work? Yes, Eric, the radio does work. We're going a little bit over the speed limit here, because we're pretty far still, and I want to deliver this today. Oh, you're from Texas. Nice. Yes, Sweden. We're going to Sweden. Well, thank you, Obama. Yes, I would think that would be pretty obvious, but some people think they're gonna come here and teach me a lesson. Hey, boy, why don't you get a job and start working and earning real money? So they think I got this from Santa Claus. Santa Claus just came here over and it just gave me a simulator. You can make the steering wheel horn work by adding a button under the cover or something like that. I could, but I like the possibility of just being able to remove it if I need to service it. So it make the removal process a little bit harder. So that's why I just added a button. I don't need the horn that much. How long does all take to get working? It took about 3 years of on and off work to get everything to the stage it is right now. But yes. Kriska, yes. But I'm gonna just go. We're gonna just keep going. Come on. Got any free trucks on Steam? No, I don't have any free trucks from them. Why's the fuel going down so fast, Pumbaa? Because it's calibrated to... It's actually getting the information from the game, and the game is 20 to 1. So every mile you see rising here, it's about 20 miles here. The game is compressed, and I'll have to stop for gas real soon. How long have you been playing? You mean today or in general? I have been sim racing since 2021, roughly. Maybe after Sweden you could find a job to Latvia. So we'll check out if there's a Latvia job or something. But I don't think we're going to be able to deliver it today because of my time constraints. Have I ever tried VR? Yes, I have. I do have a VR headset. But I don't like it. I get motion sickness, and I don't think it's the same immersion. Oh, sliding. How much does the setup cost, Valve? It's about $700 in total for the car part, not the rest of the simulator. Just what makes the simulator special, $700. Can you add a button to the wheel part under the cover so you can still easily remove? Yeah, it would involve some engineering. I could do that, I suppose. Does eye hurt? With the VR, it's the whole thing. It's just heavy. After like 2 hours of live streaming and driving, it's just annoying. S60 dash on an FH16. I'm driving the FH420. I answered you already, Jackson. No, I don't have any free trucks on Steam. Oh, Sandwich Chris, nice. What Volvo S60 do you have? As we're going a little bit fast here, and that's going to be a tough turn, so we're going to slow down a little. What happens if I crash? I just damaged the truck, and we'll get a fine. Yeah, that's the problem, Ishida. I don't want to force myself into sickness just to get used to a VR headset, you know? And besides, if I just use a VR headset, you guys wouldn't be here. Because then I would be just another guy with a headset, VR headset. Come on, get out of my way. Thank you for the follow, guys. The game is called ETS. Euro Truck Simulator. Well, thank you guys that are answering. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, there's always... I get a lot of comments like buy a car. But we're going to go a little bit Indiana Jones here. Because I really want to deliver this today. So we're going a little bit off script here. Jackson, my boy, I will block you. I don't want to do that, dude. You seem like a nice guy. Stop spamming the same question. I already answered that 2 times. I'm not going to answer it again. And next time you write that again, I will stop the truck and block you. It hurts me to do that, but I will. Automobilista 2 is very good, man. They have a very good, you know, overall package. A lot of trucks on the left lane here. Excuse me. I'm gonna enter this lane, sir. Do I play open racing wheels like F1 games? Yes, I do sometimes, but I must say, not on live stream. And the reason is, I can't read the chat if I'm racing. So I rather just be chill and talk to you guys than just be racing on a racetrack. I love racing on a racetrack, but it's not as, you know, I can't interact with you guys as much. Did I get a ticket? I don't think so. Oh no, they're gonna turn. I hope they don't turn. There's a construction here. Okay, not construction, but there's an accident. Okay, come on now. Out of my way. What am I hauling? That's a good question. Okay, what am I hauling? Yeah, I'm hauling truck batteries. I don't have a lower gear to go. That's annoying. Come on, come on, come on. It's hard to climb. That's a beautiful game. Oop, don't want to crash. Almost there, yes. I'm 17 minutes for destination. We're gonna get there. Well, have you crashed in this game before? Yes, I have several times, man. I flipped over the truck. I crashed into signs. I crashed into people. Yeah, I did crash. Yeah, there's no... A Polícia Federal não tá aí. Engine brakes? Yes, I pull this lever here and you see that red light? That's the engine brake acting. Which, in fact, I have to use it because we're slowing down for the toll. Speeding violation. Now I got a ticket. As I'm not speeding, almost. Ruben, yes, I did it myself, my friend. And you can find a tutorial exactly where you are right now on this channel. You can find a tutorial. I don't know why sometimes my enter button stops working. I think, is it like that? Yeah, it is. There's something on my wiring here that my enter here behind doesn't work sometimes. Why is my gas going down so fast? Because the game is it's 20 to 1. There's a different compression in the game. So every mile you see going up here, there's gonna be 20 miles around going down. And I'm going super fast, so I'm using more fuel. And I do have to stop for fuel. My fuel light's gonna be on in any second. You can set the lights to auto if you don't have to set them. No, the lights are on. It's just that at this time of day, it's usually not very bright. But you can kind of see the lights if I use my high beams. But the lights is on. Who did next door? Oh man, you can. Sure you can. Do I ever get sick from playing? No, Ruben. Not this one, no. Not with the triple TVs, no. I do get motion sickness with a VR headset. Yes, then I do. Taco, how much did it cost to make that setup? It did cost about $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware. Wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. Do I have to sleep? I turned off the sleep function. We're gonna have to go here. There's a guy on the left lane. But I did turn off that function, and the only reason I did is because I don't want to have to sleep when they tell me to sleep. I want to sleep when it's getting dark. Like right now. It's getting dark, so I should stop for a sleep. Does the analog fuel gauge work? Yes. It does. And we're gonna go crazy here, and we're gonna stop here so we can sleep quickly so it becomes daylight. And we're gonna stop for fuel first. So as you see, the light is on the fuel gauge. All right, stop. Parking brake, engine off. And I hit enter here, and now you'll see the light will turn off. And the miles to an empty tank is gonna go up. Thank you, soccer guy. Have you ever drink a beer while driving the sim? I'm not a big drinker, so I don't drink a lot. But I could. Nobody could say anything if I'm drinking here. Alright, fuel is now going up. It takes a minute to go up because, like in real cars, the fuel gauge is not programmed to move fast. So it's just slowly going up, as you can see on the gauge camera. Do I pick up a lot of lizards? Only you guys, only you guys. What's the monitor setup? I have 3 TCL 4K 120Hz TVs that are 65-inch in size, because 65-inch is the only size that'll cover my dashboard perfectly. You should see if you can get the digital fuel readings calibrated. I could, yeah, I could do that. If I would divide that by 20, that would be closer. What truck am I riding right now? I am driving a Volvo FH420. See you later, Cassette. Good stuff, man. Thank you for joining the live stream. Thank you, Max. As we're going fast again, and we're going through the tunnel. Alexa, turn off studio main. Now you're gonna see the Philips Hue working. Oh, Alexa, turn off studio. You guys can see the light of the tunnel. That's the interactive light. This is how it looks, like more realistic, if you will. See? Now it gets dark because I'm not in the tunnel anymore. But that's the Philips Hue working. And you can see that the lights are on. People always ask, oh, are the lights on? Yes, they're on. Alexa, turn on studio to 30%, please. Are the warning sounds vanilla? NJ, yes and no. In fact, there's a funny answer to that. What you hear here on your stream right now is the vanilla warning and hazard lights. But if I would put the camera close to the gauge cluster, you would hear the actual gauge cluster clicking. There's a relay there that makes the loud clicking sound, like the clicking sound you hear when you turn the hazard lights on. Hey, Car Edits. I've been flooring, in fact, because I'm trying to arrive to my destination. I'm 13 minutes away from Sweden. I don't know if I am in Sweden already. Ooh. I crashed. There was a car behind me. I didn't see him. We're just kind of skipping the line here. It's for small trucks, but it'll do. Did I trigger? I even stalled the truck here. That was funny. That was very funny. Oh, you were talking about the departure lane warning. Yes, this is the vanilla one. What truck is this? This is the Volvo FH420. when you turn on the lights, do the backlights on the dials light up? Mr. Wilson, so the lights on the dials are always on. And this is a Volvo feature, not a setting that I can control. Whenever I turn on the real car in my garage, it doesn't matter if it's sunlight or dark, the gauge lights will always be on. It doesn't matter if the headlights are on or off. These lights can be controlled by the lights in the game, but I don't, so I leave them all on all the time. Insomnia on the Purple app. Oh man, they're so hard to find nowadays, the Volvo S60Rs that are like not destroyed or doomed to oblivion. Did you get a face reveal? No, I never hit it. If you look my videos closely on, especially the time-lapse one, you'll see my face. I'm not hiding it. I just think that the real estate here is more important for the simulator, not me. You're gonna crash. Sorry. But we're going, man. We're going. Am I in Sweden already? I didn't see a welcome to Sweden sign. Because I'm in Trelleborg. How far has your S60R gone? What do you mean, how far? I bought it in North Carolina, my real one. And I drove it from there to Florida. And he took it like a champ. We're gonna go over to... no worries. Oh, you did, MJ? Maybe I missed it. Red light. Oh, green light. You should get a head cam. I don't know, man. Where would I put it? You're watching on a vertical stream right now. And there's not a lot of space. Oh, the mileage. Mine is with 108,000 miles. I would have to do the conversion. That is about 160 something thousand kilometers. Yeah, as a curve. We're gonna do again. Goes kind of a straight-ish. My engine didn't go boom. No, it didn't. Oh, put the camera on my head. I don't know, man. I think it's just too much movement. I could do that, but I think having a stationary camera is a little better. I do have some videos with a camera on my forehead, but they're hard to mount and the angle is not right because they go either on your forehead or you got to put it over your nose. Oh, thank you, man. The Purple app is usually having like tumbleweed, you know, rolling. Why am I driving like that? I just want to get to Sweden before this live stream ends, and there's like still 10 minutes to get there, and I will need to end the live stream in a few minutes. So that's why I'm driving a little bit crazier today. Am I in a car in a garage? I'm in my office. It's my home office. I think we'll sleep here so it's daylight, because I don't like when it's nighttime here. You guys can't see well. And we got fuel now, so we're going to stop quickly here for a quick nap. Where is the nap place? I don't see it. Oh, there. Okay. I hate when it doesn't show the stop the engine to sleep. There you go. Park and brake, engine off, sleeping in, get some rest, wake up, and let's go. Low air pressure. Nobody has time for that. Guess you can take naps, ain't it? Yeah, I can see all the temperature gauges. Everything is working. And also, the fun part about the gauges is you can put whatever you want there. So, for instance, here is not my water temperature in the game. It's my GPU temperature. And the 67 degrees, 66 degrees you see here, this is the CPU temperature. It's in Celsius, not in Fahrenheit, but it's, yeah. We're almost there now. We're about 80 miles to our destination, 7 minutes in real life. And I think we're in Sweden, guys. What car am I driving? I'm driving a truck in the game. And the real life dashboard's from a Volvo S60R. Hey, DOG, welcome. Welcome back. Yeah, I just turned in today. Exactly. That's the only reason why I sleep, is so I can turn to daylight. Come on, dude. Hope you don't slow me down. No, he's not. What GPU do I have? I have a 4090. Which city in Sweden? That's a good question. I forgot the name again. It's Karlskrona. Karlskrona. You should play a car game with that kind of steering wheel, but it's cool. Yeah, Star Wars. I play all kinds of games, and live streaming. I prefer to live stream with a truck because I can read your comments and interact with you guys and explain things around. And if I were driving a car in a track or racing, that would be harder. Not impossible, but harder. How do you get this set up, Basky Kicks? Thank you. It's kind of crazy. I agree. So I have a tutorial on my channel in the Red app. Frank the Biggest. That's a funny user. The game is called ETS 2 Player 333. It's a Euro Truck Simulator. You have a 3050 and a Ryzen 5 56G. Well, it works, right? I have a 56 Ryzen 5 on my streaming PC behind me. So we're almost there. I like Sweden so far. The signs are blue and yellow. Karlskrona. So we're headed, we're pretty close now. Let me show you guys on the map. So here is, let me center it so you guys can see it. This is where we're going. We're pretty close right now. Is my control panel compatible with any driving game? Yes, sir. It's any game that allows you to play with a joystick wheel, I can use. Even games that don't allow, like GTA 5, I can play GTA 5 here. And then the gauges, GTA 5 also works with the gauges, but the gauges will work with pretty much any modern sim racing game, like from 2005 on, about 20 years old. They will all work. See you later, Star Wars. Hope to see you again at the live stream. But we're gonna have to kind of creep in here. What do you mean crash vehicle offense? Who did I crash? I didn't see anybody. That's crazy. Lucas, where did I get the setup from? From a junkyard. I went to the junkyard, I pulled the parts, I built a hardware structure with wood, metal, carpet, and I put it in my home office. I'll be back. Star Wars. Thank you, man. Yes, Fairy Mo. In fact, Assetto Corsa, BeamNG, and ETS, ATS are my top 3 games. Yes, BeamNG is one of my top games. I love it. It's a lot of fun. But we're 4 minutes from our destination. We can drive normal now. Where did I start the drive? I was in Madrid, in Spain. So it's a long drive. It took me 2 live streams. I started yesterday, and we're finishing up today, and it took the whole live stream. So we drove like maybe 3 hours in real life. Oh yeah, there's another Lucas. There's a Lucas now on the TikTok app. What happens if I crash? Does anything happen? No. I mean, I'll get damage on the truck, but it's not a visual damage. It's just damage that will cost me money to fix. And a crash offense with a ticket. Which I think is very unrealistic. There's times that they crash into me and you still get a ticket. How do you use your phone mod? Duck VR. That's not my phone. That Apple CarPlay right there. Let me show you in detail. So that Apple CarPlay is in fact just it's a SimHub dashboard that you can actually watch my tutorial on the Red app and download it for yourself and use on your phone or tablet. Which game is this one? OMSI2. I don't know this game. How are my graphics so good? I'm running a 4090 here with a 9950X 3D. I hope they're good. The one on the windshield? Not my phone. You mean that one on the left? That's GPS. How use it no work me? You have to go into the truck configurator and go inside the cabin and click the little dots all around, and you'll be able to see like and buy the GPS, because as you can clearly see, I don't see the dashboard of the truck, and a lot of trucks will have the GPS down in the dashboard. I need to have it up there, so that's why I have that add-on. Does the analog dash work? Yes, every single button you see here. Now I'm using my turn signal. The light is on. The mileage is going up. The miles to an empty tank. That as showing my headlights are on. The fuel gauge is working. The tachometer is calibrated. So right about now I'm at near 2,000 RPMs in the truck. That's why it's showing about 7,000 RPMs. It's calibrated. Do you have a CB radio? No, man, I don't. That's funny. I should get one. How much did it all cost? So it did cost about... Oh, I missed the turn? No. We're going to make a crazy U-turn here, guys. I missed the turn. But how am I going to turn here? No, I don't want to take another 11 minutes to get to my destination. Mod de cobrador. Entendi. So we're going to go a little bit off script here. Sorry guys, you're going to have to wait. Ah, thank you for nothing. Stop. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, much better, because we were right there. That was our exit. Oh, it's a black screen with the text. That's weird. Maybe you could try to reinstall your game, because that should work. Yeah, I do remember you, sucker guy. Of course, yesterday. Vamos, that's not a real car, bro. This is a real car interior, bro. I assure you. Yeah, no one tell the police here in Sweden. My first time in Sweden. I don't want to get, problems with the law. Thank you, Justine. There's no way this works. Yes. How to split the gears? It's using the range, so it's going 1, 3, 5. How do you get the CarPlay? On my channel, on the Red app, you can find a tutorial and you can download it for free. Honk. Hey, Ericon, welcome back as we are just getting ready to park this trailer here. We're about 2 miles away from our destination. How'd you do this? Dunkin' Donuts. On my channel, on the Red app, you'll find a tutorial. Every few minutes, you're gonna see a little sign saying that. Do you get fined for speeding? Yes, I do. I hope I don't get too much discount because I damaged the trailer. It's at 7%. Do I live stream every day, Dexter? Yes. I live stream every day from 8-ish in the morning till like 9:45-ish. So we're just delivering this and we're gonna have to end the live stream. All right. Where do you need it? All right, right here. That's not gonna be too hard, I think. Right there, that's where they want me to park. I am in Sweden, Hugo. Why you isn't playing car games but truck? Yes, when the wheel is a car wheel. Because I can play whatever I want, and I want to play truck. I like trucks, and live streaming with trucks is better because I can read the chat and I can talk to you guys. Oh no. I hope not. Thank you for the follow, guys. So we're turning here. Let me look at my... I'm looking at my rear view mirrors in case you guys are wondering, because I do have triple TVs here. Okay. I think I have to go a little bit more. I think I'll straighten it up. It does sound good, doesn't it? I love the sound of these truck engines. Alright, that's better. We're straightened now. Bro, literally have a car. Yes, I do have like half of a car in here. And 4 others in my garage. But real cars, not this. Hey Moon. Hey Kumar. We're parking, in case you guys are wondering, so that's why I'm looking to the sides. I'm looking to my rear view mirrors. How much cost my sim racing setup? It did cost about $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in hardware. This is what makes the simulator special. Crashing the Tesla when you see one. No, man, I don't need to do that. It'll damage my truck. Thank you, Tebatsu. We are green here, but I want to park perfect straight. There we go. It's just a straighten up and go. There we go. That's better. Put the parking brake on, and I can show you guys the outside. So this is how it looks like. We parked right here by the dock. Pretty good. Not too shabby. Well, my good friends, I really hope... Oh, let me deliver this, right? Because finally, comfort. And we are finished. Let's see how much... Do I have a pet? Yes, I have a dog. My wife and daughter have a dog. I just live with the dog. Oh, nice. We got almost 2 levels up. Level 13. We're almost at level 14. And we got excellent. So we didn't get a lot of discounts for the damage. We got 83,000 euros. Didn't get any damage at all. That's pretty good. So do you drive in first person? Yes. Weren't you watching? I do drive in first person at all times. All right. So let's see what we're going to do tomorrow. Can you remove the CarPlay off screen? If I want it, yes. Just need to do this and abracadabra, it's gone. Can you play it on mobile? No, unfortunately. PC game only. Buy a new truck. Yeah, I gotta buy a new truck. I got 245,000 euros now. I might be able to buy a new truck. Let's see here where I can make a good trip. 47,000 euros to go all the way down to Italy? Oh, hell no. That's nothing. They're not paying well here in Sweden. Poland. We've never been to Poland, and somebody was asking me to go to Poland. Maybe we can do that. Eu vou checar, Ishida. Yeah, I gotta go too, man. Bulgaria. I don't think I have Bulgaria here. Yeah, no, I don't have the mod. It's here, but I don't have... I have to buy the Greece a DLC. Estonia. Let's see, Estonia. No. I don't even know where Estonia is in a map, to be very honest with you. I'm sorry. Estonia, right there. No. I don't have the map either. Danilo Garcia Gomes. Porra, cara, obrigado. Poland. Yeah, we're gonna go to Poland, I think. It's not gonna be a long trip. They're not paying too well here in Sweden. So we're gonna set as a GPS location, but we're just we're not gonna do that trip today. We're gonna do it tomorrow. And the reason is I gotta go. Unfortunately, that's the end of my live stream time. Oh, the truck is right there, so that's pretty cool. Let's go to the service center so I can fix the truck, and then we're gonna just get the cargo and get ready for tomorrow. I think I can do that. Can I? Yes, I can. Alright, so we're gonna take a left here. There's a lot of traffic. What's the longest drive you did? In ETS, I think was this one. In ATS, I did longer. This was a pretty long trip. Wow, this bus really came into the roundabout like there's no tomorrow. Thank you, Insomnia 4. Thank you, man. Let's go to the service station here. How did you get the CarPlay app to work? Money Pit Visuals. You can check on my channel. You're on the right place. Just go to my tutorial, download the Apple CarPlay. It's on SimHub, and it's available for free. You can just download it. So let's fix the truck, because I've got a lot of damage here. Let's just repair everything. About 4,000 euros. Confirm. Still have some damage reported because it's a wear thing. So now let's go to the truck configurator and let's see if the transmission is available to me already. It is. Is it also available on PS5? No, unfortunately, no, man. I don't want to remove the CarPlay, man. I want to keep it. No. Level 15 and 16, maybe one of these will be the 6-speed. I don't know. Trailer configurator. Let's check how the dealerships. I don't think I can go to a dealership without going there yet. I'm not at a high enough. Truck manager, truck dealers. Volvo. Wow. No Volvo dealerships around. Just one in. Buy all. I have to. I can't buy online. No. Oh, you need to own at least 5 trucks before you can buy online? Oh, heck no. Yeah, so I can't tell. Alright, so we will have to finish tomorrow. But that's all right. I really appreciate you guys watch. Oh, we're gonna get the trailer. Let's just get that trailer and let's get going. Can I? Oh, yes, I can. Oh, that CarPlay. Dude, I didn't understand what you said. I'm so sorry. Yes. I forget sometimes to put back into the normal view. Oh, sorry. Oof. That was my fault. I did. And I just fixed the truck. Damn it. I saw the guy, but I was like committed. Thank you, Kriska. Yes, sir. Hi, Devil. Alright, so here we are, and here is where... Hey, don't scare me like that. That guy just turned. Here, let's get the trailer. We're gonna be ready for tomorrow. We're gonna go to Poland tomorrow. GWN Mason, coming from a guy watching a TikTok live? Dude, that is so sad. I work from home. I'll go outside. I live in Florida. I bet I go outside way more than you do. Yeah, we'll take this one from DHL. Some people are just funny. The dude is watching another dude live streaming, and he takes the time to comment for me to go outside. Oh, this is hilarious. Ô, alemão, beleza, cara? Porra, cara, eu tô terminando minha live stream, mano. Oh yeah, it's a grown-ass adult making a lot of money on social media. Almost 200,000 here where you are right now. Mason, are you jealous, baby? Let's attach the trailers. Let me show you guys. So here's how we do it. We just click comfort. Do you have the skills to build one of these? I don't think so, Mason. That is sad. You know what's sad? Is a little boy coming here and watching a grown-ass adult playing online that owns 4 cars, flies real planes, and has an amazing simulator that amounts to about 500,000 followers on almost social media, and that is paid off like a few times over just by having people like, you know, coming here and commenting things like you just did, man. That is sad. But you can do you. Yeah, you can do you. And one day you might become a little bit more. How much does it cost to build the sim? It costs about $700 in car parts and hardware. And then obviously I spent a little bit more money here, but I got a lot of parts for free as well. So, you know, all in all, if you would count everything here, it's about $10,000 worth of simulator, you know, stuff. All right, guys, but we've been live streaming for about 2 hours now, and I gotta, you know, I finished my commute to my home office. And so we'll see you guys again tomorrow. What plane do I fly NVIDIA? If you go to, oh, you're on the TikTok app, so you can see I fly the Cessna 150 Acrobat. Beautiful plane. I have about 70 hours on it, and I love flying. It's so much fun. Does it have a passenger seat? Yes, Wyatt, it does. It's a complete setup here. I have passenger, driver side, 3 TVs. I have a 180-degree view. Where do I have the chat, Eric? Right here on my left. You can't see, but you see the navigation screen here, just off to the left here. And folks watching on widescreen, they can see the chat. It's right here where my fingers is making like a little square. Right here. All right, fellas, I've got to go. But I really do appreciate you guys watching the live stream and joining and following and subscribing to my channel, even on the purple app and on the green app, which only has bots. I don't know why. The green app is not the best. That is something I can tell for sure. But, you know, if I'm multi-streaming, why not, right? Where else am I streaming? Oh, I'm everywhere, man. I'm everywhere. So I am on, now I can say it because I'm about to end the live stream. So I am on YouTube vertical, YouTube horizontal. I am on the Twitch app in horizontal. I am Kick, and I'm here. Matthew Polibaldi, it's your lucky day, dude. The tutorial is on my channel, exactly where you are on the YouTube channel. There's a 45-minute long step-by-step tutorial. You can just follow it through. I'm working on the electronics tutorial. Very soon, I plan to release it. I am making, using a BMW as an example, because the tutorial works for any cars. By chance, I used a Volvo in the tutorial, but you can use to build any car. I have people that came to me and built Volvos, BMW E46. I have a guy that built a Volkswagen. I have 4 people that built Volvos S60. The reason why some build Volvos is just that the codes for the gauge cluster are available, and they're easy to download, easy to install. You can get everything working with very little effort. So, yeah. If you guys are watching on TikTok right now, make sure you check out my channel on the Red app and follow, subscribe, like, whatever you want. Also, I am on Instagram, so in case you guys are wondering, and Facebook. Everywhere. I'm everywhere. You can't run away from me. Which S60 is the most reliable up to 2010? I'd say the S60 T5 Chrome. The T5 engine is a very robust, powerful, and durable engine. Not the R engine, which is the 2.5 liter. Oh, look, a Volvo police car. I'm in Sweden, by the way, so that's why I saw a Volvo police car driving around. All right, guys. I need to go. Oh, SMW. Yes. Oh, you're on the horizontal, so you can see the chat right there. Your message is right here somewhere at the bottom. That's why I tell people don't spam, because it uses real estate, and this will take the screen off from me, so I can't see the whole chat. Have a great day. Krista, thank you for watching. We're going to go to Poland tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you check out my videos on my TikTok. There's a bunch of videos there with me just building it, driving it in a set of course iRacing. There is BeamNG. There's all sorts of simulations. Hope you have an awesome day. See you guys tomorrow. Stay safe. Goodbye.